This is the Capricorn December 2015 love as well as partnership and general forecast reading. We're going to start with your love and partnership reading, Capricorn. I pulled a card which is sort of the overall energy for your love and partnerships, and this one says, a knight awaits you, make sure you look carefully, for at first glance he may not be what he seems. So this can be one of two scenarios. For those of you who are single and looking, or not even looking, someone is about to present themselves in your life whom at a first glance you may overlook because they're not your usual type, or they're not what you're looking for, or they don't actually make a serious first impression on you. The advice here is take a second look, or keep your eyes and your heart open, because this is one of the good guys, and because you perhaps not even looking or not open to it, you're going to miss out on one of the good guys. And for those of you that are in partnerships and relationships, this means that partner, be it platonic or romantic, is about to do something chivalrous for you. Quite unexpectedly, you may possibly even overlook whatever it is that they do. You keep your eyes open because they are about to do something that should impress you, possibly unexpectedly. Right, now the rest of your reading for your love and partnerships. The first card that comes up is that of a message coming in. The message will come in fairly fast. It will be a positive message because of the rainbow in this card. Could be unexpected though. What you know is this message now provides you with the key, the answer to something that has been going on for a while now, and it can now move forward because you have a key or you have an answer. You have something to move you forward. What you are unaware of is there's more correspondence coming. If I take a look at the rest of this reading, I would say that it's good correspondence, but there is more coming. This is not the end of it. Your next step is going to be to make a wish. In other words, think about what you would like your relationships and partnerships to look like and be like. Make that wish, because an energy is being presented to you. That means you can have a wish granted. You may have one wish granted. The guidance here is that of perhaps getting out into the garden, getting out into nature, and waiting for a bit of an inspiration to come from nature in regard to that wish. So if you're not quite sure what to wish for, or you're not clear on what to wish for, go sit under a tree, go sit on a patch of grass, and wait quietly, because it's going to give you some kind of inspiration. Then the outcome for your love and partnerships reading is that of getting more social, of getting out there and starting to mingle with people. There is obviously a good reason for this, of the broadening of your social circle, or getting involved in social circles, or just having more of a social life. It's probably necessary to Capricorn at the moment. Your overall guidance for your relationships is that of purification. So it's time to let go. It's time to let go of the hurt and the anger and the frustration and the sadness and the disappointment and all those feelings that one has been bottling up and storing up. It's time to let go. If necessary, have a really good cry, whatever it is that it takes to do it, but it's time. It needs to be let go of. Okay, so that is your love and partnership reading for December of 2015, Capricorn. Now we move on to your general forecast. Your general forecast starts off with a card that says, basically the winds of change are there. So life is changing. It's coming in fairly fast, these changes, and they're possibly fairly big changes. And as per usual, us being humans, we're not particularly happy with this kind of change. But it's necessary. It's hugely necessary. These winds of change are clearing out that which is no longer serving you any good, which you possibly knew you had to make these changes, but you haven't been able to. Well, now it's going to be done for you. Your challenge is going to be to let go of that same old story. So that's the same as what you're. So this possibly your general reading is reflecting your partnerships reading here. That feeling of abandonment, that feeling of sadness, that feeling of disappointment, that feeling of life not working out to what you want it to be. Let it all go. It is now going to be in your past very soon. It's going to be something of the past. So you have to start letting go of all those ideas. of that story that doesn't have a good ending. It's about to be over, and you need to remove the story from your life. Your guidance here is wind again. So let the change move in. Let the winds of change move in and blow out all that old, unhappy stuff that you don't want in your life anymore. Let it get rid of it. Participate in it. Go with this wind. Help this wind to blow out all that which you don't need in your life anymore. Then later in the month, you're going to need to go with the flow. You're going to need to let go of the reins a bit and watch what life brings your way. Possibly it is December, so later in the month things can quieten down a little bit as businesses shut down for a short while, as business in general shuts down for a short while in some parts of the world. And you're probably going to find life is maybe not moving forward at the pace that you'd like it to. Take this time as a time out. Go with the flow, see where life takes you, just relax for a bit. Earlier in the month, you are poised. You are sitting in anticipation of something. You're possibly anticipating something which would make you very happy. And there's a good chance that whatever it is that's coming in will make you happy. Your next step is going to be, once again, to use your imagination. So your general reading and your love readings are very closely synchronized, I see. Now, the Imagine card says, imagine how you want your life to look. Imagine what you want your world to look like. Don't worry about the details of how this should happen. Just imagine and feel how you want your life to be. And do this as often as you can, because you are now being presented with energies that give you the ability to have a say in how your life turns out. Your guidance here is of vigilance. So you need to keep a firm hand and view on your thoughts and feelings, because they are co-creating your reality. And if you don't watch them, you're just creating more of what you had before. So if you are focused on all that negative stuff, on all the sadness and the heartache, or whatever it is that came into your life, and you keep focused on that, that is what you are going to get more of. It is time to let it go. It's time to imagine and think of and concentrate on the new possibilities. Your outcome card is that of, you are going to get someone in your life now that stands by your side. They're either going to tutor you or mentor you or help you, but you're not going to go it alone anymore. This is not a romantic someone, I don't think. This is somebody else. This is someone to help you with your life, which is probably going to be more than welcome. Now, your overall guidance for your general forecast is that of instinct. So go with your gut feelings, stick to your gut feelings. They are true. That's your higher self speaking to you and giving you guidance. Then your card for your spiritual path for December is that of the waxwing. The waxwing says, be very careful what you present to the outside world. You need to be honest about who you are, what you want, especially about who you are. You are wearing masks at the moment, and this is a problem. If you present a certain persona to the outside world, you will attract the kind of people who are attracted to that persona. And it's perhaps not who you really are. Be who you really are. Okay, so that is your December 2015 general forecast, as well as your love and relationship forecast. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.